We're recording?
We're recording. We're going to
SD
talk.
cards?
We're going to talk. SD cards are rolling.
Okay.
I got to figure out how to use this new Zoom by Monday.
That's it.
For
We're
our
going
trip.
to Cali.
The lineup is impeccable.
Going back to Cali. Amy's dancing.
The
It's getting
lineup is
live in here.
legit.
Yeah. We got to get some flat brim hats for you, man.
Yeah, this is nice. This is a good look.
Okay.
You can see all my hair now with this. This
That's
is a good
it?
look. This is what you do.
That's it.
So
All
the
right.
mic is sounding right. All right. So back on it. You are so paranoid now. Yeah, so for the record, here's a little side story. You know how you listen to this podcast for a while. DC always looks over to see if we're recording. I burned him once.
Belts and suspenders. Belt. You got to wear belt and suspenders.
DC does a new, DC and Elias do an internal podcast now called Inside Drift. And Elias burned you this week.
He did. Sick burn.
He came over and you just looked at me, you just had this look on your face. You said, Elias forgot to record.
Yeah, he forgot the SD card. And we did this 20-minute podcast, and then he said, holy shit, I forgot the SD card. I looked at him, and I left the room.
I don't think I spoke for an hour after
Yeah, I
that.
didn't speak to him.
All right.
And then Dave recovered the podcast.
I recovered it.
We had it.
All credit. So
What are we talking
today on Seeking Wisdom, we're talking about, we launched a brand new program here at Drift last week.
Remind me.
The Drift Referral Program.
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready to have this discussion?
Woo! Let's do it.
Okay. All right. So we thought this was something different
Amy
and
and
wanted to
DHD
talk
don't
to
know
you
about
about
this.
Well, maybe they do. It's
How do they
it's
know?
on the wiki.
It is on the
It's
wiki?
been posted. 13.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
13 people had liked it. So you and Keith, you sent something out last week. We have a new employee referral program. And now if you listen to this podcast, you're like, why would I care about your Drift's referral, employee referral program? Well,
Tell 'em why.
we're going to tell you why.
Yeah.
Because you've run the gamut of all types of referral programs, right?
That's for
What
sure.
have you done before?
I've done $10,000 referral programs. So we hire someone, we
Hold
pay you
on.
10 Gs.
10 Gs.
10 Gs.
What are the no strings?
No strings. They have to be there for 90 days, right?
Most referral, two companies I've been at before have done referral bonuses that were like $2,000.
$2,000. Now I do 10
After
Gs.
taxes, $2,000 is nothing.
And zero.
Yeah.
10 Gs.
10
Then-
Gs.
So that was my first
Okay.
to do that.
Okay.
Then I went crazy one year and I went to 25 Gs.
Wait, I wonder if I can Google this. David Cancel
25
referral.
25K.
Referral bonus. Same, 25 Gs.
25K.
Yeah, it's out here. There
Yeah,
it is.
there's a
There it
little
is.
link.
Referral bonus hits. It was 30K.
Oh, it's 30K. I didn't even remember.
30K. Refer a software developer, you get 30K. And that
30K.
was external too. It wasn't just
yeah.
internal.
No,
You
it
would
was
pay a
in- this
complete
was-
stranger.
Absolutely.
Damn.
So we got a ton of referrals. So when I did that, we can go into the story of what happened when I did that. But I did those. I've done internal, external. I've done money. I've done gifts. I've done everything you can
Yeah.
think of. But at Drift, we're taking it up a notch.
We're taking it up a whole notch. What's the Drift? Tell us about the Drift referral.
So
What is it
so
here?
the Drift Referral Program, which is only internal today,
Yep.
but we're thinking about making it external,
Yep.
people, is if you refer someone, we hire them, after 90 days, we will send you anywhere in the U.S. 2 tickets. We'll pay for your hotel, for your airfare, for your trip to go anywhere in the U.S., no strings attached, and have an amazing 3-day experience.
I love it. So here was the context. This is from the post. We want everyone to have a sense of ownership, which means we all care about having great colleagues, of course. With that in mind, we want to revamp the typical referral program and make ours feel drifty. That means we want you to have an experience. Keyword, experience.
That's what we believe in.
Experience equals happiness, not money. So you obviously, I'm sure when you guys thought about this, you thought about money. You said, sure, okay, we want
could just do
to have a
cash, yeah.
referral program, right? Because people matter the most.
Yep.
But then you decided not to make it about money.
Yeah, because we felt like when it was money, it kind of cheapened it. It kind of felt like you were selling somebody.
Right.
And something we're always thinking about experiences at Drift. We want things to feel special. And we're like, how can we make it feel special? Not be just cash, but we do something special. And we thought about doing different things, whether it's buying objects and, like win a new car, do things like that. And we thought like, wait, the best experience that fits with Drift is for someone to be able to go with someone else anywhere they want for a long kind of 3-day weekend. And we thought that feels like Drift.
Yep.
That feels like us.
So a trip anywhere in the U.S.
Yeah.
for 2 people, flight and hotel, has to be in the role for 30 days. But the key thing that makes it different, though,
Yep.
is the focus on people.
People and experiences, and we're thinking about, we just started it, and we're thinking maybe we'll extend it later. Maybe it'll be anywhere in the world.
I like this.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like this. Okay.
And the other thing that was key about
Yeah.
it was, this is again only for internal drift people
Yeah.
today, although we might extend it outside of that, is that anytime that we have PTO days here at Drift, like if you were to do this, like none of that time, any time that you're away doesn't count against PTO.
Right. So it's really a day. It's really a day and a trip.
And a trip.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. So it's all about experiences. Let's talk about what you've done in the past a little bit, though.
Yeah. So some of the stuff we've done in the past, we've done the 10K. Then one year I thought, and that worked pretty well. And
Wait. Actually, explain to me. I have no idea. I have no idea if it should be $1,000, if it should be $2,000, should be $10,000, if it should be $30,000.
Sure, we should back.
What's the actual logic about why would a company even pay? I don't understand how it works actually. Why would a company even pay money? For
they
somebody?
usually don't across all roles. They might do it for specific hard to find roles.
Okay.
And then the justification there is, well, if we were going to use an external recruiter would charge us some percentage of the person's salary.
Okay.
For the first year, right? And so
it's
that
typically a bigger
ranges.
role. Typically a bigger role. It's a more expensive. You're paying up to get that role.
Yeah.
So what do they take? Like 10 or 20% of
20% is usually what you.
Damn.
Crazy.
20% of somebody's salary.
Yeah, take home salary for that
That's
year.
the cut for a recruiter.
Yeah.
That's like the best sales job.
Yeah. So and then they're not guaranteed, right?
Yeah.
They usually don't guarantee those people, and it's just a flat fee. And many companies rely heavily on external recruiters. We've never have. We've always been internal recruiter only, because we find that we can control quality better. There's a whole bunch of reasons, and we have a better candidate experience that way. But typically, that's what you're paying. So in that world, that's how how a company can justify and say, well, we're going to pay a recruiter this much anyway. Why wouldn't we pay that internally? That's how I justified going from $2,000, which is typical, $1,000 to $2,000, or going all the way to 10, and then ultimately going all the way to $30,000.
Well, right. I mean, especially if you're in that role, it was an engineer.
Yeah, it
right?
was specific.
Engineers are expensive,
Yep,
right?
yeah,
30K for an engineer.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But then also you take that, and then you have the power of, instead of using because a recruiter is not going to say, refer your people to me. They're like, no, I'm a headhunter. This is my job.
Yep.
So you basically flipped it on everybody, and you said, A, it's more, but we're turning on the power of this network, and you should try to get everybody talking about it. And now I'm looking, and I Googled this. You were on CNBC, Yahoo, every blog. So it was obviously, there was a ton of press around it, and obviously people
and
thought
it
it was
worked,
really.
and we got thousands and thousands of.
Did you hire people from that?
We did hire people from that, but it ended up being from that $30,000 one, which we only did for less than a year. I don't know. It was like 6 to 9 months. We probably a handful. I could count them on my one hand. The people that we hired and also worked out through that thing. But it was we think it was well worth doing it. When we did it, our CFO and COO at the time went bananas. Because I just did it. I just said, we're announcing this thing.
You announced it.
Like,
You didn't.
What?
There was no proposal.
What did you do?
I actually, yeah. Well,
They ran through the models, and they said, if we hire 50 people this year, 50 times 30,000, and it's like, dude, slow down.
we're gonna hire one.
Yeah, one. We get to choose who we are going to hire.
No.
So if it becomes too much of a problem, if we're magically drowning with all these amazing people to hire, then we can filter it and we can rate limit it at the rate that we want to bring on people.
Well, you're making the decision. It's not an automatic
It's
30K
not like-
payment.
totally, it's not
you
like-
could get 1,000 people in the pipeline and decide you don't want to hire any of them.
Because they didn't work out, but we get that optionality, and so that worked out well. We think no one, we've had some people come in, get referred to our internal recruiter Keith because of this new program that we have, and so we have some people in the pipeline
Already?
yet. Oh, already,
Damn.
yeah. We just launched this, and depending on how successful it is, we'll probably open it to external.
What was it? Was it like the recruiters had too many leads when you did the 30K? It was just
Too many
chaos.
leads. Too chaos.
Madness.
Too much.
They need lead scoring for
Keith,
recruiting.
for the first time, who was our recruiter there
Was he
too.
there for this?
Yeah, he was complaining. He's like, this is not good. This is not good. There's too many, because he gets overwhelmed. He can only handle a certain amount.
He can.
So he was flustered, freaking out. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to
awesome.
respond. Dude, calm down. It's a good problem to have.
Do you, is this a bit, I'm interested in this because I just thinking about my bar. To me, work is really personal and really sensitive.
Yeah.
And so I have a lot of good friends out there. What's up, you clowns? But I wouldn't.
Clowns.
And friends.
Yeah.
But I think the bar of who I would refer
Has
to
to be through the
work
roof.
with has to be so high. Danielle's nodding right now. Mainly because like I spend so much time here,
Yeah.
right? And so like I wouldn't want to refer somebody who then I got to eat lunch with them every day. Or that's how I'm thinking, right?
Totally.
So,
yeah.
so I guess
Imagine
that's
what level DHD would refer.
no. There would be no. She's thinking right now. She's like,
Like, man, I can't think of anyone on the planet.
But is that why? Is that why the peer like employee referral is so powerful? Because of
There's that
what I
social
just
proof.
said. Because of what
Totally.
Danielle's thinking right
There's
now.
a social contract
It'd
that
have
goes
to
with.
be.
Yeah, that goes with it. Becomes easier the bigger the company is, but there's this social thing, and that's the other reason, right? The other thing that we wanted to do, and the reason that we started that original internal referral program is that we wanted people to recruit their friends because everyone spends so much time at work. Like, why not be around the people that you like the most? But it is hard to, like, the people that you like the most might not fit your bar for what would be high performing in your environment. So you got to choose wisely.
Right. All right. So
Can you choose one person? Do you have one person you would refer?
right now?
You don't have to name them. But does anyone meet that bar?
Not that I could just text right now and say come work here.
Yeah. But
I
you
think-
texted someone that we're talking to.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
You're live. There's a couple texts.
Yeah.
There's a couple texts, but those are more people who, actually, two people that I'm texting with right now that we're actively talking to. They came to me and
Got it.
said, "Are you guys? I heard you're hiring for X, or are you hiring for X?"
Wow. You see it's DG?
The inbound leads. Inbound leads are the good leads.
Inbound leads, but he's also he's a man of honor.
I'm a man of honor.
You didn't just say like, "Oh, I just brought these in. Yo, hook up the trips."
No.
Damn.
I don't want trips. I want good people. I care more about my, I'll take the trip.
Yeah.
Leah's listening to this podcast
She's
right now.
like, "Take
you
the trip."
take the damn trip.
Two
What are you
trips.
saying? She's like, take the trip. What are you
trips,
talking about?
two trips.
2 trips. We'll give Annie to DC for the weekend.
For the
and we're
weekend.
out.
Let's go. We're gone. We're out of here.
But yeah, I don't know. Work is such a personal thing for me that the bar has got to be really high.
I can't wait to see who he refers.
Got to see who I refer.
Okay.
Leah's gonna be tossing a bunch of names. She'll be making up names.
Totally.
Try to win this.
Totally.
Try to win this trip.
Leah wants to go on a trip.com. Let's make it
That's
happen.
a whole website.
Okay.
All
So
right.
you know what to do, people. You know what happened today?
Oh, I saw.
Did you saw this morning?
Oof.
So this morning I woke up early morning. I'm an early riser up at 5 a.m.
If you haven't listened to the podcast,
Yeah. And guess what happened?
we get a 1 star review.
Our first 1-star
Our
review.
first 1-star review.
I thought it was broken. I was refreshing. I was like, what is this 1 star?
So look, we're
Deb,
honest.
if you're listening,
So Deb, sorry,
what's going on?
heartfelt, but I don't remember. Does that come up on this podcast?
No. So Deb had a reaction. You can see it in the reviews there, and
Yeah, it's
said
transparent.
that it's transparent. Said that I take extreme ownership. I said what? What did I say? Calories in.
You said eat less, move more.
Move more in terms of weight loss.
Sure.
To make a point on that things are obvious,
Yeah.
right? But we don't do them. That these
Yeah.
habits are hard. So I said it one more time, Deb. I just said it again, and she took offense to that and cited some studies. And I don't know. You can read it on the review. But you know what? Gotta have them haters.
You gotta have haters, but also like that was you talking about your own advice. You're saying
Exactly.
that's what I'm gonna do,
That's
right?
yeah, I wasn't preaching to people. So I don't know, went the wrong way. That's okay.
okay.
But you know what to do. Leave a 6-star review.
Yeah.
Talk to Deb.
Yeah.
Say, Deb, we hear you, but we got love for Drift. We got love for Seeking Wisdom.
Yeah.
6-star review. If that doesn't work, leave a 5-star review. Go over to, we got a new Seeking Wisdom website coming. It is scorching hot. You're not going to believe it. It's coming soon.
Yeah, you're not gonna need to go to Apple Podcasts.
No, forget Apple Podcasts. We got the new shit coming. But until then, go Hypergrowth. We're almost out of tickets. We're coming down to the wire here. There's almost no tickets. Promo code.
I'm gonna tell
Seeking
you that's
Wisdom.
not urgency for the sake of urgency.
No.
I'm getting this house is gonna be packed.
Packed. Okay, fire marshals might kick us out. Just
That's a
fair
fact.
warning.
That's
Fair
a
warning
fact.
to everyone.
We put that in the deposit.
Yeah, and so register. We hope to see you September 25th. Leave that 6-star review. Shout out Amy and DHD. I haven't seen an Amy or DHD shout out in a long time. Come on, people.
No
Give up
respect.
the love. See you soon.
All right.
Out of here.
See ya.